either. Well, it's nice out here at the moment, but do not be fooled. Terrible weather is forecast to be coming in from the east. And in about an hour or so, we're going to have really bad thunderstorms, and I can feel it. It's really muggy. Should really take this jersey off. But there's quite a cold wind every now and again. And I'm just finishing up digging a little signal here. We're back on this field, I'm afraid. Mainly because there's so many nice things here. I think we'll find stuff. But it probably is a bit samey if you're viewing it again. So I'm sorry about that, but it'll probably be the last time for a while. Here we are. Oh, it's a little cut half. But that's nice. I think it's a short cross of sorts. I don't want to rub it too much because I don't want to. It's quite gritty, this sand, and I don't want to ruin it. But there's enough that you can see on the legend that we'll get an idea on that. Brilliant. This is a bit unusual. It struck me first up that it was a buckle fragment of sorts, but I don't think it is. It's got a very pointed jag to it, and looks like it would have been repeated on the other side. And then it's got what looks to be Roman numerals, 111X111. Or if it's not Roman numerals, it's just a very old looking design of sorts. It gave quite a big coppery sound. It's definitely, well, I've never found one before. Anyway, it's really nice. Roman, Saxon. Don't think it's much later than that. My footprints from last time are just down there. This is about a foot off them, so it goes to show, doesn't it? Take from that what you will. Either I wasn't being very good, or the fact that it is really quite easy to miss things, and that's not a waste of time going over your tracks or other people's tracks. Look at this soil, so lovely. Much easier just to grab a handful. Do it the old-fashioned way. Gosh, not very exciting. Probably a tiny bit of lead. It's full of it here. So I don't think I missed much the first time. I would have loved it had it been something really good. But I have just found a really interesting buckle. I haven't seen this sort of design before. It looked rather modern when I first got it out, like a sort of modern army thing. I think there's even a bit of gilding left over from it. I mean, it's really, really nice. It's got some good proper design on it. And I presume the pin would have gone in where that gap is there. But I think this might be worth whizzing back to headquarters for. Let's go. Well, I couldn't find out much about that buckle. It's a difficult one to date, even though on close inspection and cleaning it, there were some rather nice signs of enamel on it. So I'll show you a photograph of that now. I'm sorry I couldn't bring Tasci out on that trip. It was, it's just too close to the road. I've just got to be a bit careful, even though he's getting much better at coming back, etc. So he will be out more and more often in the more dangerous places, but I couldn't take him on that one. See you later. More interesting is this, that other thing I found just now. It's called a harbic or a havette, and it probably dates from anywhere between the sort of 14th and 16th century. What I thought was rather an unusual design in Roman numeral, I think has a more practical use. Apparently they were used for securing cloth to a cropping board or horse during the process of shearing the nap. Whatever that means. You would have had several of these, holding it in the middle like that to put into place, to be able to deal with the cloth in some way or other. I don't exactly know, I'm afraid, but anyway, that's what that is. It's a beautiful object and quite unusual. Right, back to the field. Crikey, it's getting moodier and moodier, and I think I might have found something quite nice. It's either just a gripper of sorts, but I'll show you what it sounds like, and I mean, it sounded really bright. Well, it is very bright. It looks like a ring. I'm hoping it's a ring. Turn my speaker off. I don't find that many rings. It's the sort of thing you think is a ring. In fact, it turns out to be one of those copper grips or something. Oh. I'll put it on the detecting hub later. There'll be people on there which will probably know. I'll leave you the details, as always, in the description. God, if I put it on, do you think something magical might happen? I might disappear or something. Well, it looks like a finger ring. It's got design on it. I'm really hoping it is. That will make my day before the rains come. Well, this ring's cleaned up really, really nicely, and I absolutely love it. I put it on the detectinghub.co.uk, and someone very kindly sent me a link to one on the Portable Antiquities Scheme website, which is almost identical. Tasci's chewing a bottle, sorry. Chewing a plastic bottle, hence the noise. They said it could be anywhere between Roman to medieval. Who knows? I'd like to think it was Roman. It's got a series of vertical dashes and then a star and then the same again. It's quite crudely done, but you can certainly make out what's going on. And there are grooves on each side of the edge, as it were. Very obvious signs of filing on the inside as well, to smoothen it out, which was quite a sort of early form of ring smoothing, I would have thought. I'm not quite sure what it does. It might have magical properties. It fits incredibly snugly around the finger. But I mean, I'm not sure whether I really want to wear it or not. Very nice thing. That's nice and sharp, isn't it? Oh, that digging. I'm gonna miss that when we're back on the muddy ploughed fields. This lovely sandy soil. Gosh, there's not a tiny bit of lead. So much of this in these fields. Another bit of lead or bronze. That's all. It looks like it might even have some sort of design to it. I'm talking about tiny things. This really looks like it might be modern. I don't know what it is, but I can't see a thread or anything inside it. And it looks to have two little holes there and there. So that might be a mount of sorts. But it's terribly pretty and really fine. Roman, medieval, Saxon, modern, just don't know. If anyone's seen anything like that, please let me know. Gosh, it really is. It's starting to rain, so I'm going to call it a day very soon. But I've just found this, and it's very similar in shape to that funny copper thing I found the other day. It's made of lead and it's got a hole in it, but it may have some sort of design around the side. Can't really see, it's very old, whatever it is. Don't know, do you think that's just a weight of sorts? And another thing that gave a banging signal was this strap end, which is really nice as well. And I don't know how old this is, but it's got some design on it as well. Gosh, it's been a really good day, but I don't know how long I can last, quite honestly. Look, I look like all these flies around as well. I look like Pigpen, Charlie Brown's friend. I love that strap end. That's really, gosh, that's thunder. We don't want to be out in that much. It's out, I can see it. You would not dig that, would you? What a lovely sound. It's a little hammered coin. Oh. Well, at least I think it was a hammered coin. Yeah, I'm starting to get some detail out of it now. It's not an early one because I can see a shield. It's a funny shape. A nice medium-sized hammered coin. So it's probably Elizabethan or something, or maybe. If I didn't have to go and get Tasci and it wasn't raining and it wasn't thundery, then I'd stay out a little longer. But I don't think I should. But it's on the surface. I didn't have to dig it, and I know what it is because I've found one here before. To all intents and purposes, it looks like a hammered coin, but it's not because it's made out of lead. I could see that just from there even. I only know what it is because I have found one here before. It's a bishop boy token or boy bishop token. They're not that common. And this is a really nice one as well. I don't want to rub it too much. It's made of lead. The sand's quite gritty. But wow, they look like lead hammered coins, don't they? But they're not. They're made out of lead. There's a mitre on that side when I clean it up, and the sort of long crossy type with the pellets on that side. And the really good news is that I gave the last one I found to the landowners because of the local interest that these things have. And if you don't know about them, please watch the video which I did of them because I went into some depth about what they're all about. I'll put a card in either there or there, wherever they go. Do watch that. Oh. What a way to finish, and it's raining, and I think we'll call it a day on that because it doesn't get much better. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.